to share something with y'all. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
I'm Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor. I'm with IFL TV, sponsored by OnlyFans. I am with the man himself, Rahman Hassim Jr. What's up, big dog?
Hassim Rock, Virginia. What's up?
I'm sorry, I butchered the name. My apologies.
You good? You good?
So,
you good?
so how are you feeling about this? I know that Vitor Belfort, you know, had caught COVID and he can't fight. Now you got a new opponent, Greg Hardy, who is an ex-UFC fighter, a brawler at that, but not just a brawler, a guy who possessed tremendous strength and ability with his punches since he's a very awkward MMA fighter. How do you feel about that matchup between you and Greg Hardy?
I just feel like, you know, it got tougher. The fight got tougher, but I've been in a tough training camp. I've been through a lot in this training camp, and, you know, everything that happens is by the will of God. It's not my plan. It's not his plan. It's not Vitor's plan. It's God's plan. So whatever God wrote, that's what it's going to be. And I just look to put all my efforts and all my prayers and everything into action on Saturday night.
Absolutely. So when you heard about Vitor Belfort backing out and he couldn't fight, what was your mindset when you found out he wasn't going to fight? Did you think you weren't going to fight, or did you knew like, hey, we got a backup fighter for you, don't worry?
I was watching Floyd versus Deji. I thought they was gonna have me fight you. Nah, but I figured, you know, they would find somebody. I didn't know who. I didn't care. I know I've been in camp. I've been training, so I know I'm ready to rock and roll. It don't matter who they throw in there.
Well, you know, the funny thing is, I told Mams, look, man, I tweeted, I said, look, if I can physically get to 200 pounds, I would, but I can actually physically get to 182 max. But man, look, we know that Greg Hardy has an athletic background. He's played in the NFL. He's played as a lineman, so he's seen a lot of things. But we know this is his first actual boxing match. What do you see the pros and the cons when you see Greg Hardy fighting? What are the pros and cons of his abilities?
I see he's fast. He's a big guy. He obviously packed some power. He got some experience in the ring. He just won his pro debut by second round knockout. He went 7-5 in the UFC, and the only times he really lost, he was on the ground and pound. So you know, I think that, and then nobody wanted to stand up and strike with him. Right. Nobody wanted to stand up and trade with him. So you know, I think that there are a lot of pros when it comes to him. He has a lot of experience in combat. He has a lot of experience in sports in general. He's an athlete.
Nice.
So, you know, going over to the cons, really the only con is his lack of boxing experience. That's it. But, you know, he still got that one-punch power. And he does contain, like I said, the one-punch power and have the lack of experience. Those would be the cons.
Nice. Now, last question. Now, this question is probably going to irritate you the most, but the fans, including me, who's also a fan of yours, they all want to know, is there a fight between you and Jake Paul in the near future, or is that something you're like, I don't want it no more?
I want it. Jake Paul has not said my name since the whole shit fell through, but he's revisited a third Woodley fight, a guy he beat twice. He's revisited a Tommy Fury fight, who is about to be the third time. He's not said my name since. When people request to do interviews like this, his manager will come up and be like, don't mention Rock Me. Don't mention Rock Me. We'll give you the interview, but don't mention Rock Me. That's how scared they are to even be in the same realm as me. They want that to go be swept under the rug, but it's up to the boxing public and a reporter with some balls to put him on the spot and ask him, why you not fighting Rahman? Why you not fighting Rahman? Why you not fighting Rahman? Obviously he gonna blame the weight, but these are things that can be worked out. We can work it out. We can meet. We can agree on the weight. If you was going to agree on 205 the week of the fight, why you didn't give me 205 in the beginning? Why you didn't give me 205 to begin with? That's definitely a weight that I proved that I can make. I can go ahead and strike right there. I hit 206.6. So a contracted weight with an 8-week training camp, a proper training camp, not a 3-week rush camp. That would be a hell of a fight. and it would be a hell of a knockout for me.
Right. Well, you guys hear from the man himself, Hasim Rahman Jr. It's a pleasure meeting you, sir. I'm Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor. We are on IFL TV Boxing. Make sure you subscribe, press that like button. Thank you guys for having us.
I'm gonna share something with y'all. That might put me in a very negative light. Yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something. Completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.